Hey guys, and welcome to episode 23 of Creating Chelsea. In the start of this episode, we have unfortunately lost out some money on that Romando. We picked him up for 4,500 I think, and we had to sell him up for 4,100. It actually dropped quite a bit. He went down to about 3,300, so we were quite lucky. So we have picked up that Inform Kessel there for 20,000, trying to sell him on for 22,000, and that Armstrong there as well. Because Gary Mackay-Stevens was out at the time, he went up in price because he was a hyperlink player. So we are going to head into our first game of the episode. Unfortunately, Schürrle is out injured and low fitness, so we're going to have to play Willian on the left-hand side, which I don't mind doing because it is nice to change up the team sometimes and play with some different players. And we come against an incredible team. He's got Robin, Neymar and Lewandowski up front, of course, and it's actually quite a nice hybrid. So we head into the game, and in the 13th minute of the match here, Robin picks up the ball on the edge of the area, eventually goes straight past Matic, and then just cuts inside to go past Zuma, go past Terry, and eventually puts it into the back of the net to make it 1-0. A bit of an unfortunate way to start off this game against such an incredible side. So we head into the 19th minute of the match here. We pick up a throw in with a quick one with Drogba and pass it to Salah, who passes it inside to Mikel. Mikel looking for the runs. Willian eventually again lost the ball, but Hans-Peter Quater is quickly to win it back from Robin. Brought it off ultra defensive, went on to balanced here, and we basically get a goal straight from that. We just put a ball into the box, and Drogba gets actually very lucky to go past Sirigu and put it into the back of the net to get us back into the game in the 21st minute. A nice goal for him. And in the 54th minute of the match here, the ball does go out from a cross, and they just counter-attack with Robin and Lewandowski here. Nice 1-2 passing play. Eventually Robin just running straight through. I probably could have got cross a lot easier with Ivanovic, but for some reason I was still controlled in Zuma, and he does make it 2-1 there with Robin, who is a 90 rated player, so of course you are going to expect quite a big player out of him. So we head into the 60th minute of the match here. Neymar down this left hand side, but we pick up the ball with Ivanovic. Very good defending actually. Unfortunately he does only have like 61 pace, so we go down this right hand side, and eventually Salah gets into a good position, kind of gets lucky, the keeper parries it straight back to him to make it 2-2. But then we head into the 64th minute of the match here. Robin picks up the ball again on the right hand side, but Hans-Peter Quater quickly tackles in with, of course, having the right foot on the left hand side of the pitch. He's quite good at taking out players the likes of Robin, of course, because he can cut in and get the ball, and he eventually gets it to Drogba, who puts it into the back of the net. A nice little counter attack from there on, and yeah, we kind of dominated the last like 20-30 minutes of this game, and eventually we do get the 4th goal in the game. A nice chip through ball for Salah to run onto, eventually goes around the keeper and puts it into the back of the net. A really good player. I definitely would suggest him for any budget side. He's just a really good pacey, good dribbling 4-star skiller on the right hand side. So yeah, Salah and Drogba getting a couple of goals, and Oscar and Matic getting the assists. So we need to win this final game if we are going to get promotion, so that would be absolutely fantastic if we could get that, of course. And we come against a guy who's got the pretty nice Serie A side here. He hasn't got much width, but of course he's got Pogba and Vidal, very fast centre mids, of course. So we head into the game. I don't think actually we need the win. I think it was just a draw we needed. So yeah, we head into the 10th minute of the match here. Tevez and I think it was Higuain up front. Yeah, it was. And eventually he does sweat it across, and Higuain puts it into the back of the net to make it 1-0. A bit of a poor way again to start off the game, but can we get back into the game like we did in the previous one and get the win that we desperately need? That would be absolutely fantastic, of course. So we head into the 27th minute of the match here. I'm not too sure if he was playing on ultra attacking or something, or roll out. Like, he only had Buzagli back, who's got high-low work rate. So yeah, again, we're getting very lucky with these shots with Salah. Like, he hits it against the keeper, keeper parries it straight to him, and Salah gets the rebound. So yeah, nice 1-1 there, of course. And then we head into the 33rd minute of the match here. A really nice fancy pass from Remy to get Oscar on the ball, and then put it through for Salah to put it into the back of the net. Again, getting very lucky coming off the post, and then eventually getting into the back of the net to get us into the lead in the 34th minute. So a nice 5 minutes, of course, getting the couple of goals and getting us back into it. But unfortunately, just before half time, Tevez runs into the box, eventually gets into a good position where he can finesse it into the back of the net. Maybe Czech could have done a bit better there and saved it, but yeah, we're going to have to head into the second half. In the 52nd minute of the match here, ball goes out wide to Caceres. I'm not too sure if he had the inform or not, and eventually Mertens goes through and makes it 3-2. So we only need a goal in this game if we are going to get promotion. I think that's how it is anyway. I think we only need 1 point. So we head into the 87th minute of the match here. I think it was actually Fabregas instead of Oscar who did assist Salah before, and he does get a penalty there to make it, well, is it going to be 3-3? That is the question, of course. It is Fabregas. Don't think he's ever missed a penalty for me, so definitely a very good player. So we get the point, but the most annoying thing in the world happens. We disconnect. So yeah, it counted as a loss, which is a bit annoying, of course, because we would have probably been promoted. But yeah, we're sitting on 11,000 coins now, still waiting for those informs and Armstrong to sell, but they did sell 20 minutes late, of course. And yeah, we're sitting on 35,000 coins, which is actually the most we've ever had, I think. So that's kind of nice, of course. Of course, the inform Oscar has come out this week, so of course I'm going to have to add into the checklist in the future. I was going to do it in this episode, but I'm pretty sure there will be a signing in the next episode for sure. I'm not too sure who it will be. If the inform Oscar drops down to about 60k or something, we'll have to arrange, of course. I think, yeah, we'll have to see, of course. So we're going to head into the first minute of the match against this very strong BPL side here, and Salah on the ball eventually goes past his centre-back company and puts it into the back of the net to make it 1-0. Just again, like, his left foot is just absolutely fantastic, just finessing around the keeper and maybe getting a rebound or two. He definitely does that quite a bit. So we head into the 5th minute, first 5 minutes of wonders here from us, and we get the ball into the box with Felipe Luis, and Remy with a fantastic diving header gets it into the back of the net to get us a good early lead. And yeah, I was pretty confident in this game. We've got a 2-0 lead with 85 minutes left. I was pretty confident we could keep the win, and that is what we did. We pretty much played it on defensive and just kept the ball a lot. So a nice 2-0 win against a very strong side, of course, having to start again in the same division when we probably should have been promoted, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, I'm just throwing off some of the stats because a few of you guys did comment in the previous episodes, and Drogba's still our top goal scorer, but he has actually played more games. But I still kind of prefer Drogba. I don't know what it is about Remy at the moment. He's just missing so many chances when I do play him. He is very good pace and 4-star skills wise, but Drogba, its finishing is just absolutely clinical. So we're going to head into the next game against another very strong BPL side. I think he's got the inform Laurie in goal, Di Maria, and so many other very good players, and we do make it 1-0 there. William playing on the left-hand side in this game again makes it 1-0 in the 12th minute of the match, but I still prefer Sherlock on that left-hand side, of course. But when we do get Hazard eventually, I think he'll probably be one of the last signings, to be fair. He's like 250k at the moment, so he is going to be a very expensive signing, and we're going to have to do a lot of trading to get towards him. So we head into the 26th minute of the match here. Remy goes through and eventually just... Why is that gone in? Why is Czech just not simply walked to the left a little bit and caught it? It was just such an easy save to make, in my opinion. And Remy does make it 1-1 against us, of course. And then we head into the 55th minute of the match here. Di Maria, again, just with the YOLO through balls, puts it through for Remy and gets very lucky with the bounce and puts it into the back of the net to get him into the lead in the second half, which is a bit of a shame because our Remy at the moment just isn't playing good enough, and we're going to have to play Drogba a few more games, and hopefully Remy gets back into form. So we head into the 71st minute of the match here. Felipe Luis on this left-hand side crosses the ball into the back post. Misjumped my Felipe Luis jump, and he puts it into the back of the net to make it 3-1, and I believe that is how the game does end. So when you do come against such like brilliant BPL teams, it is so difficult to break down, of course, and get goals. But I don't know, maybe we could have done a bit better defensively. We were playing Kurt Zuma and Terry, I think, so not exactly the best defensive partnership. So just looking at the concept squads, here are the signings that we're going to have to make. Of course, the inform Ivanovic, the second inform Costa, the normal Costa, Courtois, and of course Hazard. So we are looking at about 1.2 million, I think, at the moment for all the signings, which is a ridiculous amount of coins, that's for sure. So we're going to have to head into another game against a very strong BPL side. He's got Balotelli and Sturridge up front, two very good strikers on this game, and we head into the match here in the 14th minute of the match. Remy playing this game because Drogba just doesn't quite have the fitness, and he does get quite lucky here in the first 15 minutes. Fake shots the two defenders and puts it into the back of the net with quite a nice finish. If he keeps up that kind of finishing, I'll definitely play him, but if he misses golden opportunities that he should be scoring, I'm definitely not going to be playing him. I don't know if anyone else has got that problem with Remy or other OP players, that they just miss so many golden opportunities and just lose you so many points. So we head into the 22nd minute of the match here. Gael Clichy running down the left-hand side, gets the ball into the box. Daniel Sturridge out-jumps John Terry, I think it was, and makes it 1-1, which is a bit annoying. You'd say John Terry's probably one of the best headed defenders in the world, and yeah, Daniel Sturridge beats him. So a bit unfortunate, of course, but we do get back into the lead here in the 36th minute of the match. I'm not too sure how it wasn't a foul there, but nevertheless, we put the ball through with Fabregas. Goes around the keeper, Remy does, and finesses it into the back of the net. That's one thing Drogba can't quite do, but Remy is very good at it, just going around the keeper and putting it into the open net. So we head into the second half. In the 52nd minute here, we put the ball into the box. John Terry again, losing out the header to Sturridge. I'm like, is it his game or something? Just can't win headers against Daniel Sturridge or something. Maybe he's just a bit too stronger and a bit too powerful than him. I'm not too sure. So we head into the 68th minute of the match here. And another terrible thing happens. We can see the penalty there. It was so easy to, they went down so easily and got the penalty. So we head into the 70th minute here, and Fabregas, of course, puts it into the back of the net. Another brilliant penalty for him, but unfortunately on the wrong side, of course. So 3 minutes later, from kickoff pretty much, he goes down the right hand side, wins a throw in, eventually gets the ball into the box. What was Felipe Luis doing there? He was just walking in. I was like holding right trigger, but Daniel Sturridge got the ball across and they make it 4-2, and that is how it does end pretty much. We do win a penalty. Schürrle there gets absolutely ripped to the ground. I'm not too sure how it wasn't a red card, and of course he gets a nice consolation goal here. Does hit the keeper, but he does still put it into the back of the net. So yeah, not exactly the best way to end off this episode. We are sitting on about 35,000 coins at the moment, so I'm not too sure if we're going to make the signing of maybe Courtois, maybe the inform Oscar or Costa, and just save up and do some trading towards the others. So leave a comment down below on who I should sign. That would be a nice thing to know your opinions. Subscribe if you're on this channel. If we could get over 15 likes, I know I've not uploaded this in quite a while, so I thought I'd make it over 11 minutes long. So yeah, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and see you soon. Bye.